You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the only one media group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what is up, everybody? I just want to welcome you guys to another awesome episode of Vigilantes Radio. Man, there are over 27,000 of you guys on the phone lines with us today in the browser, Google Hangouts, Skype, and in the chat room. Just want to say what's up, what's happening, what's cracking, how you doing? Make sure you hit me up, you guys in the chat room. Definitely, I will be interacting throughout the show whenever I can. Now, I can't answer questions and, respond to you while I'm actually doing the show, so be mindful of that. Don't think I'm arrogant or uptight. I'm busy, I'm working. You hear me talking to you, alright? I can't talk and type at the same time, or I'll begin to say what I'm typing, so be mindful of that for you guys that are in the chat room. Alright, I'll get to you when I can, alright? So, now that that's out the way, I'm glad you guys are here, because we can't do this without you. We have a very special guest that won't disappoint you. I promise you that. So, all this week I've been giving you guys like 2 things that you can do to turn a sour day into a great day. And of course, I'll wrap that up with this one. So, number 1. Do something for the future that won't pay off until several weeks or months or years from now. It's like, okay, Dini, what can I do? Well, investments, you can make small investments on the stock market. You can play the stock market. Sometimes you don't see a return until months, weeks, years later. So there's always something you can look forward to. You can sell stuff on eBay, Amazon. Sometimes things don't sell as quickly as other hot items. I know I am a seller on eBay and Amazon, and sometimes sales don't take place till a month later. Sometimes I get them instantly. It's just stuff to look forward to. Or maybe you're a video gamer like me, and you're just anxiously waiting for the next release of what's coming out. I can't remember too many things to name. I have a long wish list. But still, that's something that excites me because I'm an avid gamer. When I'm not doing podcasts, when I'm not touring, when I'm not doing music and business and more business, I'm video gaming late at night, okay? So that's one of my passions. But there's all sorts of things that you can do today that won't have a payoff until some time. And that's something that you can look forward to, something you can smile about. What you think? All right, number 2. When a problem arises and smile, when the problem arises, smile and say, "That's great because," then find a way to finish that sentence. Now, I do this all the time. When something bad in my life happens, I tend to laugh at it. And it's not on purpose. I don't think it's because I've been through so much bad stuff already. I'm from the gutter, I'm from the slums. So I've done things, but yeah, so when things happen to me, it's like, okay, I'm used to that. It's like, you hear that people die every day, B. Yeah, that's so true. I mean, so when things happen to me, it's like, okay, what else you got? What else you got, devil? Is that it? So I tend to laugh at things, and sometimes it trickles into my relationship, so me and my lady, we get into an argument or something, and it's all bad. It's like on the brink of breakup, and she's like, "Why are you laughing?" She's like, I don't know. It's just funny to me, I mean, it's not funny, but it's hilarious that I'm in this situation, and now I gotta, maneuver my way out of it, sometimes it's not me. I'm not the bad guy. I'm not saying that, but sometimes, I don't know. It's just hard to explain, Like a car accident. I was in a car accident about a year ago, like totaled this brand new car I had. It was not my fault. I just bought it and drove off the lot. And these knucklehead teenagers like lost control of their vehicle and hit me head first. A brand new car. Like, I called it the blackout. It was like all black, tinted, had black wheels, black rims. Of course the wheels were black, but yo, it was the blackout. And bam, total. Like, oh my goodness. And I'm getting out of the car, there's smoke everywhere, all the airbags deployed, and I'm laughing. It's like, yo, you okay? What's wrong with you? You high? You drunk? Like, no. And it's like, yo, why are you laughing? I said, I don't know. That could have been the old lady, and you could have killed the old lady. But I was strong enough to survive that impact. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just laughing because the devil tried again and he failed. Yeah. Yo, sometimes you just gotta kick the devil's ass, straight up. So, anyways, welcome to the show. My name is Dini-Mussolini. I'm your host. That is my word. And of course, guys, you know that word is bond.
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
Yo, hello and welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Music, or Inside the Book, Inside the Business, where we dive into the minds of the people who create marvelous things. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. So one time for my people who are indigos, crystalline, or starseeds, or for my vigilantes audience family. And 2 times for my people who are vegetarian or vegans. If you're like me, we are averaging over 37,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 4 solid years. I appreciate all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we're still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, movies, and research in every aspect, and we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award winning artists to nominees to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology geniuses, visual artists, from authors to professors and aliens. Or people think they're aliens. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out. To book an interview or just to share a real cool story, email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. And that's V as in Victor. I'm passionate about what I do, just as passionate about what you do, and together, yes, together, we can get your voice heard by the people who should hear it. So let's create something incredible. You know the number to dial, 701-801-9813. Text that number to your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from our website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. Feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much and we take up the entire hour. And as always, all episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/onlyonemediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we ever aired.
Well, today's interview is the Arica-queen interview. Oh my goodness, it sounds like royalty, right? Oh yeah. So thank you guys so much for taking out the time to be here with us today. And of course, we got to thank Arica-queen. So I really appreciate it when an artist will take the time here to explain their side of the story and let us in on the real person that's behind the music. That's very cool in my opinion. Anyhow, for the moment, let's go ahead and invite her on. Hey, Arica-queen, let's take a second or two at the beginning to welcome you here and let you introduce yourself to the masses. How's it going?
Hi. My name is Arica-queen. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am so excited to talk about the song and let everybody into who I really am. And like you said, let everybody know my side of the story.
Definitely. So let's start right there. What is your story?
My story is, I'm from Virginia. I'm from a city called Norfolk in Virginia. I've been in Norfolk all my life. I started writing when I was in middle school, and then I started freestyling in high school. And then that grew into songwriting. And the first time I participated in an actual song/video, I was doing this project called the Virginia Riot, which had like 14 or 15 other artists from that area. Mm-hmm. We all got together. It was hosted by DJ Boz. He's a DJ out of Virginia. It was featuring Don Farquaad. I don't know if anybody knows him. He had the song "Moment of Silence" with Nas back in the day. But that was my first like full project, going into the studio, recording video, radio play, YouTube. That was my first full thing. And then I went into doing it for myself. I got with this group, Sheba Bunch Entertainment, which I love. They are my heart and soul. I could not pray for a better team. So that's Sheba Bunch Entertainment, SHIBA, for anybody that wants to look that up on social media. So I got with them as a team. I did my first mixtape, which was the Tucky Tales mixtape. And then I did the Blackout mixtape, which basically was named after a radio show that airs on Friday nights in our area. It's hosted by DJ Elias, and in case you don't know, Elias is a multi-platinum producer, also worked with Nas. Mm-hmm. So I named the project the Blackout Mix because I used a lot of industry beats that he plays on his show. So I did that, and then since then, I've just been writing single after single after single, preparing for my album, which I'm going to call Bow Down because it's my brand. My hip-hop, my stage name is Arica-Queen, and my brand is Bow Down. So that's what I'm working on right now, and mr-gimme is a big part of that.
Nice. Okay. So Virginia is like the home of Timbaland, right?
Home of Timbaland, home of Missy, home of Michael Vick, home of Chris Brown, home of Trey-Songz. I mean, I could just go on and on.
All the greats, and now you're included in that list as well. I've heard, like, if you ask around Virginia, if they mention your name, everybody knows who you are.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely know who I am. I mean, we've worked really hard to create the buzz that we have going on in Virginia. So I'm not ashamed to say that, to say that if you walk around and ask about hip hop, or even if you get more specific and ask about females in music, I'm pretty sure that my name will come up in that conversation. And we work so hard that I am not shy to say that at all.
Definitely. And man, your music videos are so dope. Like I watched every single last one of them a few days ago.
Thank you very much.
Yes, like you had the choreography going on. There was one video, I forget the name of the song, but it seems like you were going against a group of girls in a dance off.
Oh yeah, that was One More Drink.
Yep.
Oh, we all shooting that video, but yeah, that was One More Drink.
I love that one. So did you do the behind the scenes dances for like the whole entire cast there, or who thought of those dances?
Actually, I have a cousin who does choreography. Shout out to Brittany. Her name is Brittany. She does choreography, and she choreographed that whole thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
So who was the light-skinned girl, like the short hair?
That was Satoria Nicole. She was my nemesis in the video.
Yeah.
So the whole purpose behind that was, whenever, and all the ladies will feel me on this, whenever you go into the restroom, it's always like a group of girls or another girl in there eyeballing another girl. Like there's always drama in the bathroom. So, so that's kind of what we were doing. and God, and everybody knows when you get drunk, you start feeling like you're invincible, and nobody can take you. So, I was just showing, what goes on when it's a group of ladies and you're having a good time in the club, and that's basically what that video was about. But we had a ball doing that.
Awesome. So, what would you say like your overall theme, the overall theme of your music is all about?
I would say that my music is all about having fun. I think that with everything that's going on right now, I love to write music about having a good time. It's I have songs and I have things that speak to, you know, real life situations and things that I went through growing up. But I think at the end of the day, you have to see the good in every situation, the good ones, the bad ones, you know. So that's really what I like doing. I like it to be positive, and even if it has a message, it doesn't have to be boring. It can still be fun and dance worthy. So that's what I like to bring to the table.
Nice. Okay. So let's chat about your live shows for a second. Like, what's the biggest challenge in bringing these songs to the stage as opposed to bringing them into the studio?
You know what? Me and my manager were having this conversation because we have a show coming up on the 12th, August 12th.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the biggest challenge is trying to outdo yourself each time.
Okay.
You know, trying to figure out, okay, because once you start showing people, first of all, everybody knows that every other person in the world is a rapper, right? So it's not enough anymore to just be a rapper. You have to be a rapper, you have to be an entertainer, you have to have a good attitude, people have to want to know, be interested in you. It's just not enough anymore. So the same thing works on stage. It's not enough to just get up there and do your song. There has to be a whole production going on. So we've kind of created that name for ourselves in our area. So every time that people know that I'm going to be on stage, they know they're going to get something that I didn't do last time, even if I'm doing the same song. So the most difficult thing is like trying to outdo the last time.
Right. Like, do you ever?
You know, but
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's hard, but we're gonna do it. We do it every time.
Right. Okay. Do you ever like pen your songs with the stage in mind, or that part comes later?
I did at first because when I first started, I rapped kind of fast. So I would get on stage and realize, okay, so maybe I might want to slow down some. Because trying to do that on stage, you know, keeping your breath and trying to move around and trying to entertain and dance and then do that fast. I don't rap with my words on the song, so you know, it'll force you to calm down a little bit. Yeah,
real artists. All right, I hear that.
Yeah, it'll force you, like, okay, wait a minute, you know.
Yeah, nice. All right. So, how would you describe like the qualities of your sound that will separate you from any other MC out there?
Well, we're very big on quality. Because I would tell you, I would rather have 10 songs that I spent the money on and took the time to perfect as far as being mixed and mastered and being perfectly compressed for the radio than to have 100 songs that sound like I recorded them in my bathroom while I was taking a shower.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
We're very, very big on quality, and I think, like I said, in this area, if you ask about quality, people will let you know that Sheba Bunch and Arica-Queen are not afraid to spend money and do what it takes to have a good quality sound. I don't think anybody has ever heard anything of ours that sounded like garbage ever.
Definitely. So
yeah, we're big on it.
Yeah. I mean, your videos are quality. Like, I was impressed.
Very much.
Yeah, I was super impressed. I'm waiting for them to end up on.
We want to leave people impressed.
Yeah, I think they're ready for MTV and VH1, BET.
Oh, I like to hear
that. Yeah. So, what do you feel like the most important things to include in your songs when you're writing? I mean, like the nitty and gritty, before you even thinking about putting them on a project or some sort of internet release.
There's a few things that I think. I think the passion in the song has to be there, and when I say passion, I just mean the way you deliver the song has to make it believable. So the way that I deliver Gimme and One More Drink, I'm not going to deliver. I have another song called Boomerang where I'm talking about how guys do things to women that they can't take if we do it to them. I'm not going to deliver that with the same passion because it's something completely different. So having the passion to make the song believable is really important, and then making sure that it's something people want to repeat. No one likes a song they don't like saying. You know what I mean? So when I was writing mr-gimme, I'm like, girls are going to love this because that's what we do. Gimme, 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 gimme. So the hook was like a win for me automatically. Like as soon as it was done, I was like, the hook is done. We are not changing this hook. Women will love saying this. It's so true.
Definitely. All right.
So being catchy, having passion for the song, and being catchy is like super important to me.
Yeah. I've heard like repetitiveness is like the key to a hit song. Do you think so?
Oh, I've heard that too. But you know what? It's so true because I won't name this song because I love the artist and I don't want people to think anything wrong. But there was this one particular song that I promise you I hated when I first heard it on the radio. Like, I wanted to, like, shoot it down, burn it, bury it, and never. But I heard it so much that I found pieces to relate to, and then I liked it. So, yeah, repetition is like, if you drill something in somebody, I don't care if you hate it, if you don't want to say it, you're going to like it. You have nothing to do with it. You have no control at all when it's being drilled in you like that.
But doesn't that create a problem from artists, though, from like a creativity point of view? Like, I'm going to take the Gucci Gang song by, what is it, Lil Pump, I think his name is? All right, so that's the only part I know. Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Some buy a girl no red ring, something like that. I don't even know the verses, and you know, I like the song. It's very catchy. Like, you know, you sing along when it comes on. It's everywhere. It's on Snapchat for a while, so it's like, you know, it's drilled into you to like the song until you actually like it. But if you asked me to quote the verse, I could not tell you.
I don't think. Well, okay. So there's two sides to that. You have, well, actually, you have the artist whose song it is. You have other artists, and you have the audience. The artist whose song it is, I don't think it hurts that person as much because of all the money they're making from the song. True. So I don't think it hurts them as much. But another artist, I might look at that and be like, well, damn, all people know is the hook. They ain't even paying attention to the verse. But I'm coming from a different point of view, and then you have the audience who they're like so excited to get back to the hook, they don't really care about the verse. Yeah. You know, so it just depends on what side you're looking at it from. I mean, if I was an artist, all the blood, sweat, and tears I put into my song, I want people to hear it, but you know, when the money starts coming in, you get less and less offended, I think. Yeah. So.
Okay. I just wonder about those things. Like, don't it hurt your feelings? They don't know your verse.
Yeah, but see, that goes back to knowing how to deliver it the right way. Because if you say it a certain way, I mean, I can say fuck you, but if I say it a certain way, it makes you want to say it too. Right, yeah. You know, you gotta be clever in the way that you deliver things, because people will repeat bubblegum if you sound cool saying it. So.
All right. Spoken from like a true veteran, huh? All right. Thanks for the clarification. All right, so here's something that's random. So let's put 5 songs in the same playlist as mr-gimme. What would those songs be from other artists to where we have like a real cohesive playlist?
Let's see. Does it have to be new stuff, like stuff that's out right now, or just any 5 songs that I think?
Just any song, any songs that you think will fit. You're the DJ.
Okay, I would put. Let me see. Think quick. I would put Remy Ma Conceited. Would put I would put Neo 1 in a Million. I would put Rihanna, what's the name of that damn song? The one where she's talking about money. Don't act like you. Oh, bitch better have my money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I would put I'm thinking Jay-Z, but I got to think of the name of the song. I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know it ain't where I've been, but where I'm about to go. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Give it to me.
Yep.
Jay-Z to me. And the last one, I would probably say 50 Cent in the Club.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I would put with that.
Okay, that's a good playlist. You're an awesome DJ. You'll keep the party going.
I would never stick my hands in that field, but thanks.
Awesome. All right, so tell us like an interesting fact or behind the scene footnote about your track, Mr. Gimme.
Let's see. I will tell you this, and I do this with most of the upbeat songs I do, but I'll tell you this since we're discussing Mr. Gimme. I put the song on and I dance to it to come up with the hook. So when I put the beat on, right, I kept doing this motion with my hands, like how if you were saying "gimme" or like opening and closing your hand really fast to tell somebody to give you something. I like kept doing that, and I'm like, why does this song make me want to do that? And so, I'm saying, give me something. So the hook started from that. The hook, that gimme. It started right there. So that's a little behind the scenes about how the hook was written, and then to me, Mr. Gimme is not a person that actually exists. It's a fictional person that women wish existed, and that men kind of in the back of their mind, in the back of their heart, way down deep in that little pointy part, they want to be that person. They want to be Mr. Gimme. They want to be the man that can actually give their woman everything she wants. So that's really what the song is about. It's about a man that kind of doesn't exist, but everyone kind of either wants that man or wants to be that man.
Wait a minute. You said doesn't exist? You don't think that person is out there?
I don't think Mr. Gimme actually exists. No. No.
Arica-queen doesn't believe there is a real Mr. Gimme. For you or for anybody?
No. I mean, everybody has different wants. So Mr. Gimme for me might not be Mr. Gimme for someone else.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Mr. Gimme.
Let's talk about that.
In this particular song, in this particular song, Mr. Gimme is a material person. So he gives you all the material things you want. For someone else, Mr. Gimme might be someone who gives them all the emotional support that they want. You know, or it just depends on who the person is, who Mr. Gimme is for them. But the real Mr. Gimme gives everything. He gives everything. And I think that it's kind of like how guys say women can't have everything. You can't have nice boobs, a nice ass, pretty feet, a pretty face, gorgeous hair, no kids, a flat stomach. Like, you can't have everything. Something's lacking. So it's the same thing for Mr. Gimme. You can't give me all the love, be faithful, buy me everything, not have no baby mama drama, be sexy, be cute, teeth be on point, bank account on point. Like, you can't. It's impossible. Mr. Gimme is the perfect man. And that person doesn't exist.
I beg to differ. Hey, that could be me. I'm attractive. My bank account is tremendous. I have no baby mama drama. I'm on point. Yeah.
Well, Snapchat me that wallet. Let me see.
Shooting my shot, Arica-queen.
Snapchat me that wallet. Let me see.
Yeah, you never know. You know, that could be your calling card for the real Mr. Gimmes out there. They may want to take the challenge. You know what? There it is. The Mr. Gimme challenge.
Mr. Gimme challenge.
Yeah. Snapchat that wallet.
Yeah. Yeah. That wallet if it's cool.
Yep. But, consistency is always the key. All right.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with that.
Yeah. All right. So, tell us, how your recording, producing process has changed since the start of your musical journey? Like, what was the very first equipment, software? Like, what was the whole setup like on your very first song?
I cannot speak to the software that was being used. Well, let me see if I can remember what it was. I can't remember the first one, but I remember them talking about it. But I know that we evolved into, God, what is that? What is it called? You can tell I don't get into that piece because I can't think of the name of anything. But I do know that we evolved because I remember them having a conversation about my voice. I don't like for my voice to sound nasal. And whatever program we were using, Fruity Loops, I think it was called. We were using Fruity Loops, I think, and it made me have this nasal, pointy, irritating sound on my voice, which I didn't want. And then LES uses something else, and I can't think of the name of it to save my life at all. I'm so sorry, everybody. Don't hate me. But I can't think of the name of it. But I can say that we evolved from what we were doing before. I've always been in a professional setting as far as recording in a studio. I've never recorded like in somebody's, in like a closet. I've never had that experience before. So I don't know how that is. Actually, I did record in someone's living room one time. And it wasn't, I was doing a feature for someone and they had me come and record my verse. And when I went there, it was like a little room thing that they had built inside of a room. And the sound was decent, but it took a lot of work to get all the other noises out. All the little background air, and they had to work twice as hard to make the sound professional than someone who's in the actual studio. So I did observe that, and I'm glad that we evolved and that I'm used to going into an actual professional setting and recording, because I've seen all the work that it takes to get that sound right if you're not doing that.
Yeah. So, okay, so you never had the experience of a closet studio. See, the arica-queen, you're just royal like that.
We were in the living room. No, it's not that. Don't think that. No, it's just that by the time. So remember when I told you I got with Sheba Bunch? It's just that by the time I got with them, they had already experienced all of that. So if you get with someone who's experienced, there's no point in them taking back to what they used to do. They're going to start you right there. So that's all that was. I just was blessed to run into a team who knew better. So let's think of it as being blessed. Let's call it that.
Yeah. But if it was me, I like, let's take it back to the roots. Like, you got to understand the craft of being an MC. You got to sweat. Yeah.
Because we have a guy on the team that I'm surprised he didn't say that. Because he loves to, like, take you. Like, don't take me back there. Leave me where I am. Like, we met right here at this point in time for a reason. Because God don't want you to do that. He don't want me to do that.
Yeah. All right. So what do you do now that's different? Like, the whole writing process? Like, do you record different? You say you used to rap fast. So, like, did you used to do that all in one take, or did you, like, cut and paste?
When I did that, I did it in one take. But the reason I was able to do it in one take is because my most productive moment during my day was when I was in the car. And you can't drive and write at the same time, so you got to keep saying it and adding to it each time. So I didn't even realize I was conditioning myself to be able to do it in one take.
Training.
By doing that. So, I used to do that, but like I said, doing that, writing that way, and then getting on the stage and putting on a full show, they don't like each other. So, it's like, you got to choose.
They don't mix.
They're enemies. So, I slowed down a little bit. I still have times in a song where I might take off just because that's what the beat wants me to do, and I'm not going to fight that, know. And we'll alter it if it turns out to be something that I end up performing. We'll fix it so that I can drop in and out when I need to. But I just, I think, because I've gone from writing to my most productive moments being in the car and driving to my most productive moments sometimes have been in the middle of the night, or I might be asleep, dream lyrics, and wake up and write them down. So it's like it's all over the place now. It's everywhere. Like I'm sitting outside in a car right now, and I'm watching the cars go by, and like these metaphors and stuff are jumping in my head, and I'm trying to like talk to you and write down the metaphors at the same time, because we'll hang up and I'll be like, fuck, I don't remember what I just
said. Are you a Gemini?
So, no, I'm a Libra.
Okay. I thought that's something that Geminis do. Yeah. Okay.
What made you ask me if I was a Gemini?
Because I do the same thing. Like, there's so much inspiration around me that like, wait. And by the time that something else happens, I forget about it because I want to act on all 1,000 of my ideas and creative thoughts. And, sometimes I just don't have time to jot it down, but I see creativity everywhere. I'm thinking of questions as they go. And I wrote a script for this interview specifically to stay on task, and I went all off track. I'm asking you all kind of questions that's not even in the script.
And I'm scattered too, so I'm gonna just go right with it. I'm just like, okay, we can talk about this tree I'm looking at. That's fine. But yeah, I do that too.
Okay.
I get it.
All right, that's nice. So that has to like get on your partner's nerve, right? If you're up late at night and you just can't go to sleep until you get this song cranked out.
No. Well, first of all, I don't have a partner laying beside me late at night. So
shooting my shot again.
Yeah, good job. That was nice.
I'm about to slide in them DMs. What's the Instagram handle?
So social media is arica-queen. It's on all social media outlets, and it's the same thing, and it's Erica with the A. So y'all, please don't think I don't have any social media because it's not spelled with an E, because my mom was one of the rare women that decided to use an A for Erica. So it's Arica and queen, all together one word, and that's everywhere. That's how you can find me everywhere.
Because you're special. She wanted you to stand out.
I've been told that a couple times.
Mm-hmm. She wants you to stand out from other Ericas with the E. Like, we're used to that.
Yeah, that's what she was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
That was her evil plan.
All right, so you've pretty much conquered Virginia. What is your plan? What's the plan to conquer the rest of the surrounding states and even the world at this point?
I think the first plan is going to be to sell the song to the correct market. And that once we do that market will actually help us to grow it in other markets. So that's what we're working on now, trying to figure out, okay, what's a good spot to put a song like this? Where will this work best? You know what I mean? You can't feed the same song to everybody without it being this huge song and you having all this money to market across the world. So I personally feel like if you drop it in the right spot, it'll ripple out until it connects.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll be a win for us.
Yep. So I guess the team is in the background, masterminding that plan, because that has to be a major plan. Yeah. Okay.
And and we'll keep working at it. We don't stop. We are we have so much tenacity and we put so much blood, sweat, and tears into it. We can't stop now. We've come way too far to stop now. So any bumps we run into along the way, they're just that. They're just bumps.
Definitely.
So
looking back on your music career in retrospect, is there anything that you would do differently now if you were to do this all over again?
The only thing I would ever do differently is to go harder, because you can always go harder. But the bad situations that happen, to me, they happen so you can learn something, so you can take it on with you the next time. I wouldn't ever go back and be like, oh, well, when I was over here, the sound was terrible, so I would take that back. No, the sound was terrible, so I learned to tell the DJ to turn that bullshit off and do something a cappella. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That was the lesson we had, or I wouldn't go back here. I would do this different because I had a cold. No, because I learned to let the audience know I got a cold, but I'm still out here doing my thing for y'all. So they can appreciate what you're doing and know that you came out there sick because you came to put on a show for them, and that's what the hell you're going to do. So the only thing I would do is to go harder in every situation.
Definitely. All right, guys, after the music break, we'll be back to put Arica-queen in our traditional hot seat to hear either maybe she can sing, maybe she recite poetry, spoken word, drop a freestyle rap, a joke, or a story, or play a live instrument. Well, you never know with these creative minds and vessels we're producing the spotlight. So when we come back, we'll find out if she has what it takes to be put on the spot, a test of her true artistry. But for right now, we have Arica-queen with her song, Mr-Gimme.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, and for you guys who got our Instagram handle, delete that. That was for me only. You get the rest of the sites. All right, here we go.
The girl so spoiled, man, she can have it all. I'm Mr. Gimme.
Money, shoes, cars, clothes. Money, shoes, cars, clothes. Gimme, 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 gimme. All I think about is green. They say I'm just a head of cabbage. Carrots on the brain, gimme, take me straight to Jared. My eyes and oohs make me step up to the challenge. And I ain't talking shoes, but he come through with the balance. And no one knows who Gimme is. He's so inconspicuous. He on call like Siri is, so I take him serious. Tie that money long, Gimme got him all curious. He don't buy me shoes unless the bottom's on a period. What I want is done for me, and if Gimme can't come with me, he send Alexander and Louis to keep me company. He say I'm his baby girl, and that's why he pamper me. Get it on the sink and he can tell if it's been tampered with. Get it tailor-made, don't bring me nothing off the mannequin. He make sure I'm hotter than the sand that's in Afghanistan. He know once he eat it, I'ma ask him if he can again. He gon' tell me no, but turn around and do the antonym. Gimme, 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 gimme got guap, and gimme like the shop, and gimme buy me Fendi, yeah, gimme buy a lot. Money, shoes, cars, clothes. Money, shoes, cars, clothes. Gimme, 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 gimme. He just pulled up in that Fendi with the windows all tinted. Broccoli in appearance with the butterscotch in it. It caught me by surprise, but I ain't hesitate to get it. He got me MCM and now I'm feeling all vintage. And no one's taking precedence over dead president. Vera Wayne, Betty Ann, towels for my resident. I think I'll be happy with half of his inheritance. Picked a cotton colored biz to teach me about his heritage. I'm in love, I will admit, with the men that I'm living with. Gimme bought them inside my closet, guess I'm a bigamist. Wear them once and toss it, so really they only visitors. That means I get rid of it, gimme come and replenish it. Customize the beamer now, the guts resemble cinnamon. He don't pay attention to the haters or they sentiment. I ain't tripping, I just let him ball out till he finishes. Gimme put that work in and go all out with the benefits. Gimme, 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 gimme got guap, and gimme like the shop, and gimme buy me Fendi, yeah, gimme buy a lot. Money, shoes, cars, clothes. Money, shoes, cars, clothes. Gimme, 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 gimme.
I don't come out unless I ball. I'm trying to take your pretty ass to the mall. You know what time it is when I call. The girl so spoiled, man, she can have it all. I'm Mr. Gimme.
Money, shoes, cars, clothes. Money, shoes, cars, clothes. Gimme, 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 gimme.
All right, and we are back. That was Arica-queen with her song, Mr-Gimme. Whoa. Fire, dope, hotness, all that in one track. Oh yeah, you gotta love that. I know you girls are hitting the dance floor to that one. It's almost like Beyonce's Single Ladies, right? Yeah, one of those tracks. Definitely a jamming song. All right, so what will you do today? All right, that will matter tomorrow. Excitement and thrills, they do fade, guys, and become like fun memories. Pleasure and comfort become spontaneous. What endures? Accomplishments always endure. Get something done today, something that makes a difference, and you'll reap the benefits for a long time to come. Like, accomplishments may bring you things like money, which is great, satisfaction, great, confidence, oh yeah, you need that, skills, respect, influence, knowledge, and so much more. These are things that last long after you're finished. and they'll help you to build one accomplishment on top of another, and so on. That is what we call business, good business. And as you go about your day, there will be things you need to do, things you want to do, things you absolutely must do. Remember, in all you're doing, the value of accomplishment, you can shift your focus from what you're doing to what you're getting done. What comes from all of your activity? What are you accomplishing? What are you building, collecting, creating, selling, distributing, managing, and improving? What are you accomplishing? What will you have at the end of today that you didn't have this morning? Oh my goodness. Think about that. What are you doing? What are you doing right now that you didn't have this morning? That's gearing you up for something greater. What actions will make that happen? Not sitting on the couch watching Power Empire. All that's good. I love that too. But I also know work comes first and then play. You can't play and then work, because at that point, then there's no time left and you're racing the clock. Like we used to do that in high school with, reports and papers and that sorts of nonsense, racing the clock at the last minute, stand up all night and then looking like a zombie in the morning. That's how you pay for, the wrong actions, So what actions will make something happen, make something shake? When you just get through the day and spend it in idleness, it will soon be gone. When you invest a day in accomplishment, it will always be with you. Take that from me, dini-mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond. But for right now, let's bring on the queen of the hour. Oh yeah, we got to call her a queen for that hot record. Arica-queen, you're back in our hot seat and live with us.
Hey.
Yeah, what are you going to do for us?
Oh God, I came right back and I'm in the hot seat.
Yep.
I'll do a piece from you from my song Run It. It's with me and another artist that's on the label, Bishop. Shout out to Bishop. But I'll do that little piece for y'all and I'll get on out of the way.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. You want me to go now?
Oh
right
yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay. I love you like $1,000,000, but every now and then I want to buck, but I don't want to end up in a rut, stuck. I know what we got spinal. I got your spinal. Yeah, I'm right behind you. Will disciple if I do decide to. Catch the wave, but don't lose the title. Hashtag it's team us. Team by any means. Team no matter what. Team work hard. Team play harder. Team make dollars or sayonara. Don't worry about how I get it. No, I got it. Just know I did it. Just know I'm working. Just know I'm busy. They run like bitches. I run my city. Woo! Now that's confidence. I'm one of a kind. That's Yahtzee, bitch. Money can't buy heart-class happiness, but I'ma still get a little bit of practice in. It goes down when I'm back up in room 456 with the Capitan. With the shit that you don't get the picture, check your camera lens. Do you see what I see? I see Queen in these streets. I see shows overseas. Sold out seats for SB. Pack my bags and I'm coming. The word is out and I'm buzzing. Cause can't nobody do it like I done it. That's a honey, yes.
Woman of my
That's
dreams.
Queen. Fine.
Oh, were you done or are you still going?
I was done.
Okay, yeah. Woman of my dreams.
Oh boy.
All right.
I got this thing.
All right, Erica. Definitely. Let them know where they can connect with you one more time.
You guys can connect with me on social media, on all social media outlets, and it's Arica Queen, ARICAQUEEN. Shout out to Shiva Bunch Entertainment. I love y'all. Thank you so much for having me.
Definitely. We appreciate your time, Arica Queen. We will definitely keep my eye on you. Everybody will keep their eyes on you. So, yeah, keep on moving forward. Yeah, we definitely are rooting for you.
Thank you.
All right, have a great one.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1media group, iTunes, YouTube, any app that's on a Google Play or iTunes store, or our website, and that goes from every single episode that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or a particular guest or send something for me to play, email it to theRadio@onlyonemediagroup.com. If it's music, please label it by artist and title. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, Dini-Mussolini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Spreaker. We always follow back. That is the number one rule. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely great at just doing that. Avoid being too comfortable because you're messing with your potential when you do that. Peace and have a good night.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.